Hi, I am Sarah Matthews. I am a printmaker and bookbinder, and I'm excited to have this color conversation with you. You can go to my website to see my work at iamsarahmatthews.com. I have an MA in art and a book from the Corcoran College of Art and Design at George Washington University, and I graduated in 2016. And ever since, I've been a full-time artist. I've been teaching in-person and online classes for the last 3 years at various different institutions, focused mainly on bookbinding and printmaking. Color is an important part of my work. In this series of flag books, I only utilize yellow, blue, and red ink, but I was able to pull out other colors such as maroon and purple and green. And in this altered book, I took a wallpaper book and a Frida Kahlo book, put them together side by side, and you can see the colors inform each other on each page. My biggest influences come from fabric or textiles. So mudcloth, mole, shibori, the Dutch wax print, anything that is bright, vibrant, and colorful. I have many of these textiles in my collection that I use for reference. I also have a running Pinterest board with additional pictures that I have found, also on Pinterest and on websites. I have many books like these where I go through and print all of the stamps that I have carved recently, just so that way I can go back and reference them and see how they layer over each other. When I first started doing Inktober about 3 years ago, I didn't keep a record of what I made. And I think now when I do events like that, or even like Carve December, I try to print every day in the same book or make several prints and then bind the book together. My favorite block printing ink is the Speedball Fabric and Paper block printing ink. It's really colorful, vibrant, easy to clean up, and I love how it looks when it's layered different colors. I also love using Soft Cut, and it's KUT from Blick.com because you can buy it in 12 by 18 sheets. And I find that it's more economical for me as an artist to be able to buy them in large blocks and then cut them down to the size that I want. My favorite carving tools are the Power Grip and the Fail PFEIL Swiss made tools. I like to start with the smallest tool first and then work my way up when I'm carving my blocks. And I use my non-dominant hand to turn the block as I'm carving. I like making stamps with simple shapes. It's my favorite thing to do. I feel like when they're layered together, you can create some dynamic prints that way. And when I'm doing test prints or I don't feel like breaking out the brayer and the plexiglass, I use the VersaFine Clair stamping inks. They're very, again, vibrant colors and great for layering. When I create these prints, I always start from the lightest color and then work my way up to the darkest color. It's really like being a scientist because you're just playing around and seeing what colors, present themselves as you're layering each color together. I think that's why printmaking is so interesting to me because you're constantly trying different things and different media and different inks to see what you get, to see what the result is going to be. And yeah, you may have planned it out, but sometimes it doesn't work out the way that you thought it was. But then sometimes you find new avenues and new ways to do things. And so that's why I enjoy it. Any prints that don't work out, I generally include them in my altered book projects. So I will use them in collage. I would make pockets with them. I would make secret messages with them. So nothing goes to waste. Another way that I use my best prints is in what I called my collaged flag books. The flag book was created by Haiti Kyle. Her first iteration was the April Diary, and that's one of my favorite book structures. So in this particular flag book, I'm utilizing various prints that I made that may have failed or I may have loved them, but I put them together and not really worrying about the color, how they go together, but just really just embracing what they are and putting them together in this book. I'm a maximalist in the art that I create, so I love pushing the boundaries and color and shape and texture when I'm doing my work. My favorite colors to layer is CMY without the K, so cyan, yellow, and magenta. I just love the colors you get when you layer these together. And I also love to use the same stamp and turning them in different directions on the same print to see, how those layers jive with each other. This is my favorite part. When you see the layers, when you add that last color, it is so satisfying to see how it looks and how you can push the limits with the color and the hue and the transparency. It's just lovely. And here's a print that I worked on for my sketchbook project for the Brooklyn Art Library. And basically, again, I'm starting with yellow and moving my way up to the darkest color and just playing around with the shapes and the layering. And here's a large scale print that I put together for a private client. And basically, I utilize, I don't know, 6 or 7 different stamps, printing them with different colors. Again, starting with yellow, working my way up to the darkest color, and just having fun with it. My advice as an artist is to not be afraid to push yourself. There's always something new to learn, and there's always something to explore. So don't give up on that and have fun. Well, that's it. Thank you for taking the time to watch my presentation. Thank you to Nathan Lewis for inviting me. And check me out on Instagram at I am Sarah Matthews. And my website is iamsarahmatthews.com.